Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Introduce myself. I am Rifki Faza. I am communication student at University of Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, participant of PR Reset meeting. And in this video, I will explain about the communication audit. What is audit? Auditing is the process of collecting and evaluating evidence about the information to determine and report on the conformity between the intended information and determined criteria, which is carried out by someone who is competent and independent. Ernst and James, Key, Lobeck, 2006. Okay, next slide. Audit terminology. There are three categories. Number one is audit organization, number two marketing audit, and number three communication audit. In this video, I will explain about the communication audit. Communication audit. According to George Odier, communication audit are communication process that can, however, be number one, checked to measure carefully and systematical, and number three, evaluated. Next slide. Definition. In-depth and comprehensive study of the implementation of organizational communication system that have the aim of increasing organizational effectiveness by Hartner 2000. Joseph Compaq defines a communication audit as a comprehensive evaluation of internal and external communication. The purpose of this audit is to understand communication needs, assess existing policies, and analyze action that have been taken, and evaluate communication capabilities. The result of this audit provides a clear picture of the necessary data, thus enable company leaders to make informed decisions that are accurate and efficient regarding future communication goals. Okay, next slide. Communication audit goals. There are many factors about the communication audit goals. There are find out if the communication programming is working well, make a diagnosis of current or potential problem and opportunities that may be worsened, evaluate new policy or communication practice, examine the relationship between the communication and other operational action, measure the progress and develop of a program, develop of restructure communication function, build the foundation and background for developing new communication policies and program policies. Okay, next slide. Benefit of communication audit. Developing a program, comparing data, measure the impact of result of the program, quickly, accurately measure a flow of information. Communication audit approach conceptual. Number one is efficiency and number two effectiveness. Number one, efficiency. Identify available resources. Identifying available resources such as a time, money, labor, technology that can be used to carry out communication. Planning of use resource. Planning the optimal use of these resources with a focus achieving communication objective without wasting existing resources. Efficiency evaluation. Monitoring and evaluating how the resources are used in the communication process to ensure that their use is efficient and deliver maximum result. Number two, effectiveness. Effectiveness. Method analysis identify the clarity, consistency, and relevancy of the message delivered by the organization. Audience fit. Evaluating the extent to which the message delivered match the needs, want, to interests of the target audience. Communication channel section. Ensure the use of a priority communication channel in accordance with communication objective and audience preferences. Performance measurement. Measuring the impact and the result of the implemented communication strategy, such as the level of understanding, response, or desired behavior change. Okay, next slide. Communication audit survey approach to identify strength, weakness, opportunities, and the threat in existing communication strategies and practice. The survey process involves the following steps. Number one, planning. Planning the objective, target audience, question to be asked, and survey distribution method. Next, questionnaire development. Creating a relevant and focused questionnaire to gather and require information. Next is data collection, distributing questionnaire to target respondent either through online method, in-person interview, or the other method. Data analysis, analyzing the survey result to identify patterns, trends, needs, and relevant communication issues. And the last, reporting and recommendation. Presenting the finding of the survey by creating a thorough report, as well as providing recommendation for improvement or change in the organization communication strategies. Okay, next, communication audit procedures approach. Provide a structured and systematic method to evaluate all aspects of communication in an organization using established procedure. The procedure process involves the following steps. Number one, objective setting. Number two, identification of communication process. Number three, mapping and documentation. And number four, identify strength and weakness. And next, performance evaluating. And the last, recommendation for improvement. This is the very important to communication audit procedure approach. Communication audit method and technique. Number one is survey with questionnaires. Number two, interview. And number three, network analysis technique. Number one is survey by questionnaire. This method involves developing a questionnaire containing a structured question to be sent to respondents who are part of the organization or are external stakeholder. The aim to collect quantitative data on communication-related perception, needs, and preference. Analysis of the data from the questionnaire help in the evaluating the extent to which the organization communication is effective and whether there are areas that need improvement. And next, interviews. Interviews is an interactive technique that involves direct dialogue between the auditor and various stakeholders in the organization. It allows the auditor to gain a deeper understanding of communication dynamics, perception, and view that may not be relevant through questionnaires. Interview can be conducted individually or in groups, depending on the needs, the scope of the audit. And the last, network analysis technique. This technique involves mapping and analyzing the relationship between the entities or elements involved in the organizational communication. For example, network analysis can be used to understand how information moves between the department in the organization, who is at the center of communication, and how efficient and fast the flow of information is. This helps in the identifying point of strength and weakness in the communication network. Okay, next in the slide, data collection and analysis technique. There are three categories. Number one is observation technique, number two interview technique, and the last, number three, data analysis technique. Observation technique, data collecting. Observation technique involves collecting data by directly observing activities, interaction, or situation. In a communication audit, this can include observing the communication process that occur within the organization, either through direct observation in the workplace or through recording or visual documentary. Data analysis, analyzing the from observational technique involves looking at the patterns, trend, or tendency in the observed communication. This can provide insight into how communication takes place within the organization and can help in identifying potential problems or area for improvement. And next, interview technique. Data collection. In the interview technique, data is collected through the direct dialogue between the auditor and the respondent. Interview can be conducted face-to-face or via telephone or video call. The aim is to obtain more in-depth information about the views, perception, or experience of individuals related to communication in the organization. Data analysis of data from interview involves compiling findings or patterns that emerge to conversation with respondent. This can help in understanding different point of view, discovering needs or issue expressed by the respondent, and extracting relevant information for the audit. And the last, data analysis technique. Data collection. Data analysis technique involves collecting existing data, whether in the form of number, text, or other information relevant to the audit object. This could be statistical data, report, document, or document information. Data analysis. Here, the technique focuses on analyzing the collected data to identify patterns, trends, or significant information. Analysis can involve statistical method, data clustering, visualization, and interpretation. to gain a deeper understanding of the state of organizational communication.